Hi everyone.
Yo, yo, yo. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Estás cansada? ¿Estás cansada? Melanie here.
Vanessa.
And we are Mommy².
And this is Arrow. Ready for a nap.
Ready for a nap.
So we are going to talk about our
Coming out
stories. A lot of you have asked us, and so now we are going to share.
Ta-da-da. Do the honors. Since you're older. 30-year-old over here.
30. Is there something
Ta
wrong?
vieja.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I was 21 years old, and I was dating a man at the time.
Oh, man.
For 4 years. It was a pretty serious relationship. I met a girl named my best friend, Jana, who I met through him. She was gay. She was a lesbian. And she had like lesbian friends and stuff. So she had a party and she's like, oh, you guys should come. It wasn't just lesbian friends because she had like straight friends, lesbian friends. Like it was just a mixture of all. But she invited us and she's like, oh, you guys should come, whatever. So we ended up going. We were all drinking, having a good time. And then we played a game of spin the bottle. Ooh. Everyone kind of agreed to like, because there was couples there. So along with single people. So we all agreed that, you know, like it's just like we're having fun. So I was okay with my boyfriend at the time kissing other girls and vice versa.
Real friendly relationships over there.
We never did that. I don't know, whatever. I think it was just like that liquid courage that just like,
oh
yeah. So we got into the game. My boyfriend at the time kissed one of my friends, and then it was my turn to spin the bottle, and it landed on a girl, not a straight girl, a lesbian girl. So I had kissed. I need to make that like a thing, because like I've kissed girls before, but they were straight girls. Like it's different. I think it's different when you kiss a lesbian. I don't know. So whatever. Kissed her. Immediately felt something. I basically kind of signaled her secretly to like meet me in the bathroom. We started making. I'm not a whore.
You have a boyfriend and he's in the room with you.
Yeah, it's bad. It was bad. Okay, but whatever. We were young. I mean, like
dumb and full of. Just kidding.
So we ended up getting caught by my best friend and her girlfriend, who her girlfriend was best friends with my boyfriend at the time. And yeah, so they were just like, what the hell are you doing, Vanessa? Like, so-and-so is out there. Like, how are you gonna, and so, yeah, so I like begged them not to say anything as long as like I told him, you know, myself, like, because I wasn't gonna do this behind his back. That's not my thing. It was like this new feeling that I had to explore and whatever. So 3 days later, I ended up telling him. He wasn't happy. He told me that if I didn't call my parents and tell them, that he was going to call them himself. So that night, I called my parents, scared as shit, because I was afraid of like what they were going to think. It's not like I had some kind of like little signs. It was literally going to be like, oh, Vanessa's dating this guy 4 years. They're going to probably end up being married, blah, blah, blah. And, oh, hey, Mom, I'm gay, by the way. You know, it was going to be like,
but that's it. Once you kissed her, you just knew you were gay?
Yeah, I knew, like, right away. There was, like, no turning back. Even my best friend was like, Vanessa, don't make such a, like, sudden move
straight
like
girls
that.
hook up with gay girls all the time.
Yeah, and then
like
they go
one
back.
type thing, and then...
Right. Well, it wasn't like that with me. I knew it. Like, I felt something, like, it was, like, freaking, like, I don't know. It was like a drug. I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, this can be, like, everyday thing. So, whatever. I ended up calling my parents. It was like late, so they were asleep. I woke them up crying. They were freaking out. They thought something happened, like I was in an accident or something.
Is because your boyfriend made you call them right there?
Yeah. It was either that or he was gonna call, and I didn't want that. I wanted it to be me. So my dad and my parents were super understanding. And at first they were like, Vanessa, don't worry. College girls kiss girls all the time. That's what they do. And I'm like, no, papi, it's not like that. Like, I like girls. Like, I like them. And he was like, who cares, you know, whatever, we love you anyway, you know, just have your things ready, we'll pick you up in the morning. I was like, okay.
Oh, because you were moving out of his house.
I'm not his
apartment.
house, our apartment, okay? But I wanted to leave. I wanted to go back to my parents. I felt like this was a new life and I needed to like be with my parents and explore it. And so my parents were super understanding. They accepted it right away. And I mean, they did make it a big issue. Like, make sure the only thing we ask is that you explain it to your sister. I have a little sister. She's 10 years younger than me. You explain it to her, you know, because you know she looks up to you and stuff. And like, so when I took her to eat and I told her, and she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I have a lot of gay friends. That's okay." And so like, it was no big deal. Luckily, I know that there's a lot of people who go through like tough times with coming out to their family and stuff, but I was blessed enough to have my parents that understood everything and still loved me, you know. So now your turn. What was your coming out story? I don't remember it.
So I believe I was 17 years old.
You're young.
Yeah. No, I think it was probably the same year that you probably came out. Because
Probably.
21 and 17.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
But I was 17. I had just gotten out of a relationship with my boyfriend at the time. What up, Cody? We're really good friends now.
Yeah, he even came and visited.
Yeah, he's a cool
visited
guy.
us. Yeah, he's really nice.
I
I don't have a relationship with my ex-boyfriend, but she does.
So yeah, I had just gotten out of that relationship, and I had a best friend for years, and just one day, this best friend, who's a girl, kisses me, and I push her back, and I'm like, I'm not gay, and
I'm not gay.
yeah, and then we just kept kissing. So, oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Right. So, yeah, I mean, we had like a secret relationship, you could say, for like maybe like 2 years before, 2 years before I ever said anything to my family. And then when I did say something to my family, their response was just kind of like, oh, we've known since you were like 5 years old. My whole family.
Yeah.
So I guess I was the only one. I was the last one to know.
To find out that you
out
were
of my
gay.
whole family to find out that I was gay, right? Hi, baby.
And they were pretty cool.
Yeah, they were
about
cool with it.
Right?
Yeah, my parents were like, we've always known, like, that's not something new. And my mom just wanted to make sure that I would give her grandkids. And I told her, of course, I love kids. I've always said that I was going to have kids. And lo and behold, here they are.
Ta-da.
Can I get un besito? Dame un besito de verdad.
I want one. No, en la boca. Mwah. Thank you. Jax is sleeping, by the way. He's taking a nap. We can only handle one at a time during the video. Those were our coming out stories.
Yeah, and I mean, we both were pretty lucky in that sense because our parents were so open and understanding. Not many people have that same situation. And a lot of people comment to us and write to us and like emails and stuff like that for asking for our help and our advice for them to come out to their parents or along the lines of like their parents kicked them out because of things like that. And there's not really much for...
Right. It's tough for us because
we don't
didn't
really know what to say.
Yeah, we've never been through that. I mean, our parents have been understanding, so it's like we wouldn't even know. Yeah. I don't know what I would do in that situation.
I mean, I would just say just to be yourself. And I mean, if you're in a situation where your life's about to change dramatically because your parents are not understanding, then you're going to have to figure out how you're going to do that. You have to decide what's
more important, either being yourself or living a life that you're not yourself, but still having a relationship with your parents. I mean, I don't know. It's all sacrifices, I guess, that you have to think.
Everything in life happens for a reason, so if that's in your plan, that's in your plan for a reason.
Yeah. So that's it. Leave us some comments and let us know your feedback. Love you guys.
Bye.